Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first of what will be many videos of me documenting the journey of me building an agency. If you don't know me, or if you do, for the last year and a half or so, I've been working for myself, freelancing, doing web design for a number of different clients, helping them design and build websites that essentially the goal is to turn more of their visitors into customers. So I'm kind of looking to take the next step there and actually start to really solidify things as building my own brand, my own agency, as well as refocusing around specifically e-commerce clients and doing primarily conversion rate optimization. So the agency, as I envision it, will do design and development, store design and development, as well as conversion rate optimization campaigns. And so what I'm doing here is, in this video, I just kind of want to document what my plan is going forward for creating content and building the agency, how I'm thinking about things. And so I'm going to switch views over here. So I've got the iPad up on screen here. It's the first time I'm doing this, but it's actually pretty cool. I've got Procreate, so I can kind of scribble on here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete that, erase that really quick. And so what I've got here is basically what my quote unquote master plan is right now. And really what I'm posting this first video for is some accountability and seeing, what comes of this, but I'm just going to be documenting everything along the way. And so really we have two sides of things. We have the ShaneRosted.com side of things, which is right now, which is just my personal consulting and design for really any sort of business, service-based businesses, mostly agencies and things like that. But what I'm going to be doing there on my site and on YouTube, so you can kind of see how there's this split here. I'm going to have my own YouTube channel where this is going to be published, where I'm going to be documenting the journey on, basically it's going to consist of weekly check-ins, kind of just showing progress, things like that, maybe even more than weekly, but we'll see how things come along. I want to start interviewing founders and other agency owners around how to build an agency. So really trying to pull insights from them that I can then take and apply. So the other side of this is me actually building that agency in public, as well as getting insights from other agency owners and people in this space, whether it's LinkedIn experts, content marketers, people on the operations side, sales experts, etc. So the topics are going to cover, as I have here, operations, marketing, sales, hiring, outsourcing, etc. And those are the things that I really want to talk to people about, as well as, on the personal side, showing my work. So sharing designs in progress, which I haven't been doing, but showing projects that are currently going on just as a way to kind of show people what I'm doing and where I'm at with design. Now, the goal of this is ultimately of sharing this that I wrote down here. So I scribbled all this out before. You can see my handwriting's absolutely abysmal, just as these videos and the editing probably will be for a little while, but just have to get the first ones kind of out of the way. So the goal is to, meet and connect with more marketers and founders that I could collaborate with. So I've got a few marketers that I work with consistently, and we have really great relationships, and I just want to meet more people that I can work with. And so I figured this is a great way of doing that. Now, on the e-com agency, so what's my game plan here for building this agency? Kind of just setting the roadmap here. So with the agency, I'm still going to use my personal Twitter account. So you can see that this split right here is going to be, Twitter is going to be my personal Shane Rosted, and LinkedIn just personal. So no company stuff, because I figure, I'm already producing content on both sides. I don't want to add to the amount of work, because I've kind of just getting this off the ground. I know it's going to be a lot of work. I don't want to kind of bog things down. And so now on the agency side, I'm going to have a separate YouTube channel. And now there's going to be a lot of topics that I cover there. The goal is to really build that business and agency on the back of content marketing. So it may be kind of a slower build, but we'll see kind of how it develops. So the goal there with the e-com agency is to actually have a content website. So, content focused. So in the beginning, I'm not even going to really have, there's not really going to be service pages or anything. It's just going to be content. Really great examples of this are like marketingexamples.com is one of my favorite sites. There's starterstory.com. They're just purely content focused. Maybe there will be sponsors early on, but we'll see. I don't know if sponsorship will even be a thing, but I just want to focus around the content. Now, if I keep looking down here, we have ecom ops. So I want to start interviewing founders about the operation side of e-commerce. So this is less about me and what I want, and I would want to talk to founders around marketing and sales and growth. That's what everybody wants to talk about. But the hardest things are actually operations. How do you handle packaging and fulfillment and yada yada yada. That's the real stuff that goes into managing an e-commerce business that nobody really seems to talk about. Everything's around growth and marketing, and how to sell more product, which is all important, but I just wanted to find ways that I could provide value. And I think speaking to founders specifically about operations will be a good way for me to do that. Now, the second thing is a series called Design to Convert. This is what I was originally going to name the agency or the content site, but I'm still struggling to come up with a name, so that's something I have to do. But this is going to be CRO, conversion rate optimization, tips and guides. So, quick tips, guides, full tutorials, even like course length kind of tutorials on how to do conversion rate optimization for your own store. The next is Shopify tutorials, how to build custom sections, apps, integrations, etc. So just really advanced Shopify tutorials, maybe some beginner stuff too, but like how to build a custom product page natively in Shopify, how to adjust your announcement bar for web and mobile, how to add custom sections and custom input fields to your sections on your homepage. The next would be just design tips, which is going to come on my personal side as well as on here, but just, how to make icons look more interesting, instead of just using a basic icon, adding some background, some coloring, etc., and the quality of the icon, using like visual motifs, etc., just how to make designs more interesting and look better, and how to improve on current designs. So those will probably be coming in the form of like tweets and LinkedIn posts, etc. And the last thing here is case studies. So one thing, I am a firm believer in doing work for free and doing spec work. I'm lucky where I can do that because my expenses are really low. As you can see, I'm in kind of just a temporary office space here during the COVID times, but expenses are low. I have the opportunity to do that. And what I want to start doing is, because I haven't actually had the opportunity to really run conversion rate optimization campaigns for brands yet. But so I took CXL's conversion rate optimization course. I've been doing design and kind of front end development for a while, so like I can implement and I know I can have success there. But in order to prove myself, because I'm not going to get a brand to pay me before actually proving myself, I want to work with 1 to 3 brands that are doing anywhere from 1 to 10K purchases, 1 to 10K sales per month, in exchange for just a case study and a testimonial. So part of the reason for me putting this out there in the world is to see if you know anybody that runs a brand that would like to start testing and experimenting with conversion rate optimization for 3 months, just to see kind of what type of improvements we can get. Let me know, because that's something that I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start doing outreach for that. And I'm such a firm believer. That's how I got my freelancing business started. It's how I've gotten all my clients, is really from just starting with doing spec work and then getting referrals from there. Now, that might be a controversial topic for some people, but I have the luxury to be able to do that. And so I want to kind of prove that out. Now, the goal for the e-commerce, the initial goal is to get to 10K per month in MRR, or 3 to 4 ongoing conversion rate optimization clients, because that'll work on like a retainer of 3 to 4, 2 to 4, maybe up to 6+ tests per month for the client, and I can handle 3 to 4 clients at 10K per month relatively easily. I could handle that workload. But so that's the initial goal, is to get to 10K per month in clients, which is anywhere from, really, it could be 2, it could be 3 or 4 clients, just depends on the scale of those projects. But that is my initial goal there. So this is a specific goal that I'm striving towards. And on the other side, with the content like this video, really it's just to meet and interact with more marketers and founders. And so if you fall into that category, whoever you are, reach out. Always happy to chat and meet new, more interesting people. Now, I made a to-do list here. So this is really where I'm trying to hold myself accountable. So design and build the content site. So the site that's going to host all of this content. The videos are going to be on YouTube, but they're also going to be hosted on the website. Might also start producing blog posts there, etc. The next one is record 5 interviews with founders for ecom ops. So this is talking about operations. Create 5 Shopify tutorials. Create 5 design to convert videos. So this is really just getting a baseline set of content so I can start producing and keep things consistent in case there's ever a lull. I will have content to put up in case, like, you know, take a day off or something like that. And then the last one is get 3 brands to agree to a free 3-month CRO package, including research, implementation, testing, and reporting. That is going to be a lot of work, but I think it's going to be worth it in the end. So yeah, this is my master plan here. Really, it's kind of basic for now, but I've been thinking about this for a while and I'm ready to finally pull the trigger on it. I'm making this video mostly to keep myself accountable. And yeah, if you fall into any of these categories, if you're an e-commerce founder, if you're an agency owner, and you want to have a conversation and do an interview, or if you're interested in doing some conversion rate optimization stuff, let me know. Yeah, and check back later this week. I'll have an update video for you.